Trump administration has paused a billion-dollar construction project in Texas after some bipartisan backlash. Customs and Border Patrol head Rodney Scott announced the decision on X earlier this week. He says the national security threats, and they are real, but adds that he plans to do a ground evaluation and meet with local officials to discuss how to move forward with the project to both secure our borders and protect the land. Officials have been working on installing new roads and lights and barriers to stop cars from crossing the border, but the project has faced bipartisan opposition from state and local officials who say it will destroy the landscape and archaeological sites. I want to bring in Yolanda Alvarado, who is the regional director for No Big Bend Wall. Thank you so much for joining us, Yolanda. So describe for us some of the problems that you've seen from this border construction project and what your main concerns are.
Well, the real problem here is that the federal government declared the border and our home a state of emergency so they can waive 36 laws that have protected us and this region to come in, fast track this project, issue these no bid contracts, take land from landowners, eminent domain threats, and also bulldoze through our national park. And so this is where we have judges stepping up, sheriffs, and saying, hey, there is no state of emergency here. This construction project, we don't need it.
Well, the CBP head Rodney Scott is in Texas this week to meet with local leaders. Do you think that there is a compromise here? Because I hear you on this piece, but there are also some people that would argue, you know, we need to have the wall.
Oh, absolutely. Well, CBP, I've talked to them personally, and they're aware of the numbers. They know how many people pass through the Big Bend sectors, and it's very low. And also CBP is very aware that they're going to be here long after this administration. They're still going to be on the border protecting this region, and they don't want to be cross with the landowners and people in this region.
Some argue that the wall actually won't stop border crossings. What do we know about the number of illegal border crossings in this region, and how would that physical barrier perhaps change the numbers?
You know, this land is so rugged, it's so desolate. The people who cross over, you know, if they're climbing 30-foot mountains, they're going to climb a 30-foot wall. So we already know how the wall works. This is my aunt's property that is pictured here. That's the existing border wall, and so we know how it works. This is why I've been so vocal since day one. It is not going to stop immigration, and there's much better ways and solutions, such as detection technology, that do work, and this is what our sheriffs are asking for.
All right, Yolanda Alvarado, thank you so much for sharing your thoughts. We appreciate it.
Thank you.